What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Filthiest Pitches of the Day. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Filthiest Pitches of the Day. I am Pitching Ninja, and I'm here with that singing fool, Will Leahey. What's happening, Will?
The chillest pitcher in baseball, the artist formerly known as Aquaman, Sean Manaea, threw a gem yesterday, Ninja. He's been pretty solid for the Mets. Yesterday, he had a double-digit K game and just looked awesome and helped the Mets get a big W. Ninja, what was Manaea throwing yesterday to provide this gem for the team?
You know, he's just dialed in right now. He had 10 Ks and 7 scoreless innings with no walks. And this is back-to-back games where Sean Manaea has given up no runs with 10 Ks or more. Only Tom Seaver and Dwight Gooden in New York Mets history have had back-to-back games with 7 scoreless innings and 10 Ks or more. That's ridiculous. So you have Tom Seaver, Dwight Gooden, and Sean Manaea. I feel like one of those three doesn't belong.
Maybe Manaea has an awesome second act in him, Ninja.
I think he does. Like, you know, Sean Manaea is quietly filthy. I mean, the dude every once in a while puts together gems. His thing is repeatability and consistency, but he can be spectacular, and he doesn't throw particularly hard. A lot of it has to do with his position on the rubber and his arm angle. He dominated with fastballs and sweepers yesterday and had this beautiful backdoor sweeper. I love this. You can see from a home plate view what a sweeper with 17 inches of break looks like. You can see why you'd give up on this pitch and how it catches the zone. And this is what he does. So I did an overlay of his sinker and backdoor sweeper, and you can see how that sweeper starts way outside that sinker, but yet ends up catching the plate. And this is what happens. Hitters either give up on it or the movement just gets them because of that arm angle and the wicked break on his pitches. He has a 45% whiff rate on his sweeper this year. Hitters are only hitting 147 against it. The Mets blanked the Cards yesterday, 6-0. He faced Andre Palante, who had 2 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, giving up 5 runs and had this slider. Now to the rest of my whip around the league, Logan Allen had 2 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. The big story of this game weren't his pitches, but the fact he took this comebacker right off the coconut and stayed in the game. Look at this. Nails him in the head. I was scared for him, and yet dude stayed in the game. I would have had to leave the game at least to change my pants.
We got a badass on our hands, didn't you?
Abso-freaking-lutely. After he got hit in the head, he had this painted inside fastball as well as his sweeper. But despite Logan Allen's heroics, the D-backs slipped past the Guardians yesterday 7-6. Zach Gallen had 4 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 5 runs and had these knuckle curves. Nick Martinez had 5 Ks in 5 scoreless innings and had this slider and cutter as the Reds filleted the Marlins 10-3. He faced Roddery Munoz, who had 2 Ks in 3 2/3 innings, giving up 4 earned runs, and had this slider and backdoor two-seamer.
Ninja, this game provided us not only the dong of the day, but the dong of the year. Because this ball was hit 480 feet. Jesus, Sanchez. I mean, look at this shot. Absolutely bashed into the upper empty deck of, what is it, Depot Park now in Miami? This is the most fans I've ever seen at a Marlins game. And I used to go there all the time because I live there, Ninja. But dong of the year, what else can you say?
I don't know, man. But if a guy hits a dong of the year and nobody sees it, is it really the dong of the year?
Well, we're trying to make it happen here, Ninja. We're putting it on eyeballs here at the Pitching Ninja Show.
Logan Webb had 4 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 1 run. And for him, it was all about the changeups yesterday. Check out these dirty changeups. Speaking of webs, I was just setting up my sprinkler outside, and I walked into spider webs. It was disgusting.
That's the kind of inside info you won't get anywhere else.
No doubt.
Oh, spider web. Hi-yo.
Webb outdueled Patrick Corbin, who had 6 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 4 runs and had these sliders. This was Patrick Corbin. The Rangers shot down the Astros 4-3. Hunter Brown had 4 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run. He had these sinkers and cutters. He faced Andrew Heaney, who had 4 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run. He had this fastball for a sword and this slider. James Paxton had 4 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 runs as the Red Sox beat the Royals yesterday 9-5. Really had these filthy knuckle curves. He faced Brady Singer, who had 6 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 4 runs and had these two-seamers and sliders. The Dodgers beat the Phillies 5-3. Tyler Glasnow went 6 innings with 9 Ks.
Nice.
Giving up 3 runs. He had these fastballs, hammer curveballs, and wicked sliders. And honestly, the pitch of the game for him were his sliders. Here's an overlay of his fastball and slider. You see how well those pitches tunnel? And that slider just drops away as you're ready to swing. He faced Aaron Nola, who had 4 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 4 runs, and had these knuckle curves. The A's beat the White Sox yesterday 5-1. Kai Bush had 3 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 3 runs. He had this fastball at the knees and this slider for a sword. KY Bush.
We've all been there before, Ninja.
Are we calling this dude Lube?
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe the Lubinator, something like that.
It's got to be.
And he was lubing up the White Sox for, I believe that's the 20th loss in a row. And I saw a tweet that said if you took the White Sox 2 worst losing streaks this year, they would still have the worst winning percentage of baseball. So they're not a good team, Ninja.
I don't even know where to start, man. JP Sears faced Kai Bush. He had 5 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 1 run. He had this elevated fastball for a sword. Frankly, it doesn't matter what you throw against the White Sox. David Festa. Should we call him Uncle Festa, or is that before your time?
I know the reference, Addams Family.
Yeah. He's got some Addams Family values here. He had 9 Ks and 5 scoreless innings, giving up 2 hits as the Twins shut out the Cubs 3-0. He had these fastballs and sliders, but the pitch of the game for him were his changeups. Look at these filthy things. He was so filthy that he launched into this K-strut with only 2 strikes. Nearly left the field. The catcher's going like, hey, yo, that's 2. We play 3 strikes at this level, son.
You got to love the cockiness.
He faced Kyle Hendricks, who had 5 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. He had these sinkers, including this front door sinker, as well as these changeups. Now onto my filthiest relievers. Brian Abreu had this slider. Austin Adams had these sliders and cussed himself out because he gave up a double. He didn't even give up a run. He just gave up a double this inning, but it was a double to the White Sox, which might as well be a grand slam. Andrew Chafin had these sliders. Cue the trumpets. Edwin Diaz had this dirty slider. Camilo Doval K'd the side with these sliders. Yohan Duran had this 100-mile-an-hour heater, picked up a sword. Josh Hader had these sliders. Griffin Jacks had this 93-mile-an-hour changeup. Michael Kopech had this 99-mile-an-hour gas. Matthew Liberatore had these sliders. Yep, the Lib owned the Mets here. Nate Pearson had a White Castle special. Taylor Rogers had these sweepers and was relieved by his brother, Tyler Rogers. I did this overlay. You can see how these mirror image identical twins match up. They're almost complete opposites. And Kirby Yates had this dirty splitter. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day. At number 5, we have Justin Martinez for this filth. This dude makes this list almost every time out. He is legit one of the nastier young guys in the league. Number 4, I have Ryan Walker and this slider fest he went on. Absolutely disgusting. At number 3, Tyler Glasnow and these sliders. At number 2, David Festa and all his stuff. And at number 1, Sean Manaea and his sweepers. And now my pitching ninja moment of Zen. I love this. With Dodgers fans, welcome back Freddie Freeman for his leave of absence after his son Maximus had some pretty severe health issues. This is great.
Freddie Freeman.
My picks of the day today, I'm going to start with Nick Lodolo for 6 Ks or more, then take Hayden Birdsong for 5 Ks or more, and top it off with Shota Imanaga for 6 Ks or more. What would your picks of the day be?